this here? Close out. What's this here? I don't want to put too much on it. Records was you the fastest Masonic signs.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. All I'm offering is the truth. All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more.
Let's take a look at this diagram. Look at the bottom of the pyramid. What controls the world population? Religion, governments, schools, and media. All of these go hand in hand. The government is supposed to be controlled by the people, but instead we are controlled by the government. They have people thinking things will change for the better once they vote them in office, not realizing new laws are being in place daily to take away your civil liberties. Here in America, we have Republican and Democrats, which are two wings on the same bird. If the bird never changes, what makes you think the system will? Politics refers to political science, which is used to keep people disorganized, frightened, fearful, broke, and to make you become subservient. Let me say it again. Politics refers to political science, which is used to keep people disorganized, frightened, fearful, broke, and to make you become subservient. So whenever you see anything going on, the powers that be wants it that way. They're the ones orchestrating everything, but not without the Most High's help. It's always planned. Look at the back of this dollar. It says, Annuit Coeptis. This is Latin, which means favor our undertakings. Novus Ordo Seclorum, which means new order of the ages or world. So if you put these two together, it states new order of the world will favor our undertakings. Who is the our? So you see this pyramid with the all-seeing eye on top. What does that eye symbolize? What is that brightness around the eye? Now, some say this is the eye of Horus, which symbolizes sacrifice, healing, restoration, and protection. Now, Horus is supposed to be the god of the sky. And the sun or brightness light is around Horus because he's the sun god. But it's even deeper than that. The eye really represents Lucifer. But we go get there. E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. So out of many, many worlds will become one. This has been on the back of the dollar for ages. But many people, or most people, don't pay attention to it. It has a pyramid with the all-seeing eye on top. But it has a number at the bottom of the pyramid, which are Roman numeral numbers. And that number is 1776. Now, this is the year that the Illuminati was founded, known as the Bavarian Illuminati, an Enlightenment secret society. The Colombian faction of the Illuminati, which is a Colombian system, which is why the space shuttle is called Columbia, which is why we have Columbia Universities, Columbia Pictures, and CBS, Columbia Broadcasting System. And then our government here in the United States is in the district of, you guessed it, Columbia. Because they own the government. Who owns the government? We're going to get that. And you, because you are property to them. They make the laws. They set the rules. In order to make it up this pyramid ladder, you have to join a secret society. And even then, you can only go so far. If you're on TV, then you are part of a secret society, whether it's a fraternity, sorority, Mason, Eastern Star, etc. They're handpicked due to discipline and knowing how to hold secrets. From the news anchors.
We do know that Darren Haynes is successful tonight in sending a message.
That is true.
Please explain,
I'm
sir.
wearing my gold boots. My frat brothers of Omega Psi-Phi, we're celebrating 100 years today. And I
100
told them,
years.
I only get one chance. If it's 200 years, I don't think I'll be alive.
No.
So I'm wearing our gold boots, celebrating our manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift.
Very nice, sir.
I know you don't understand, but
Congratulations for all 100 years.
just say be out.
I'm sorry?
Just say be out.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Lauren with the BobbyPin.com, and we're here with the one and only Mr. Roland Martin. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Great. I see you're here at Howard, the Mecca, rocking your Alpha Phi Alpha
That's
apparel.
right. I'm here. The president invited me out, so I'm glad to hang out with him and see lots of friends out here. So having a good time.
Absolutely. I overheard you talking a little trash. What makes Alpha the #1 fraternity?
Easy. We were the first, and we are the first Black collegiate Greek letter organization. Everybody come after us. They're number of imitators. And so, as I tell them, Alpha's all y'all daddy.
All your so-called celebrities are a part of these organizations, but mainly they're Masons, which is why many pose as the all-seeing eye. And you might find many posing in the sh position, representing a holder of secrets. Mark chapter 4, verse 22. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad.
When the brothers and sisters go to court, do the judges be using certain signs and symbols for the lawyers that do something?
Let me show y'all a little couple of those signs real quick. When you see something, when you see a judge, go like this. That means lower his bail. When you see a judge go like this, that means handcuff him. When you see a judge go like this, pour that water, send him up the river. Let's go. Let's go.
I got to know.
Point finger resting on temple. I have a sword of truth to behead.
Say it again, brother.
Point right finger resting on temple. I have a sword of truth to behead.
This mean, we see? Malcolm X, that's right. Shabazz, that's right. That means, what did he say? What do that mean? What Malcolm X was telling him?
I have a sword of truth to behead.
What did he say?
I have a sword of truth to behead.
Let's continue on. We can proceed. This sign, stop right there. Did you do the first page, right? You did that page. This sign right here mean he lying. Anytime you see somebody go, he lying. This sign means I'm over your head. I'm over their head. Carrie Swan had a song called I'm Over Your Head. That's what he was saying. This sign right here, G, and this God of law right here, baby. God of law. God of law. That's straight mate. This sign right here, we ain't even gonna get into. I want y'all to know exactly on paper what these other signs mean. This sign mean I'm conscious. I'm a conscious man. Anytime ODB was doing it in one of his videos, when he was like, yeah, Shaolin, Queens, how you? Oh shit. Strong Island. Strong Island, what I am, the reason why we popping right now with these signs. I got some new joints for y'all. You heard? Now this right here mean I'm spiritually inclined. I'm dealing with the spiritual. Like I'm dealing with the spiritual God of law that's within me. Clearance 13X taught y'all God of law is within. And this what that means. I'm praying to God of law that's within. This means I'm dealing with the physical. I'm out here, I'm out physically. You know what I mean? Let's proceed on, brother.
Say that again. I need to hear the question.
I would like to know why is it that the rappers are not showing the signs today?
What it is, Mason Street came hard on niggas. Niggas is dying now. Whitney, Bobby, and Mike. You heard? Niggas is dropping like flies. Heavy. You say any type of little secret. Mason Street, my sons and daughters hire people just to look in newspapers and see what you're gonna say slick out of your mouth like Michael Jackson did and off with your head. So other niggas see it and they like, oh, okay, we can't do this like we used to do it. Because there's penalties behind the signs. Now Be More brother, he's about to go back to Be More. We want to show him that Be More love. New York know how we do. Be More, we love you to death.
Well, you gotta head back out, brother.
You gotta go. Not in the first degree, not in the second degree, but the third degree.
When they hold that knuckle there, that's saying I'm a third degree Mason.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Caucasian monkey.
Say I can only give you half. Like for example, look. Yeah, you think I don't know? I can only give you half. You know what I'm saying?
See, that means off with your head.
That's right.
1,
Yes,
2, 3, 4, 5. Off with your head, monkey. Come over here. Now, that sign right there means you God. That's a 7, baby. That means you the God. That's what Raekwon the Chef doing. You're there seeing it
How
now.
you doing the 7?
You see the 7? You see the 7?
I see it.
It's doubles. It's always rival left. If you see somebody doing it backwards, that means I am devil. I am the son of. Look at my Caucasian Sonny boy. He like that one. Sonny boy. You see what I'm saying? Right when I did that sign, the Caucasian monkey walked by. So you know, I gotta go back to right to left. But that's what that means. I'm satanic. This means I'm godly. You know what I mean? You're not. Now, you show my feet real quick, sir. Now the square is everywhere. You see the square? Everybody living off our 90-degree square. Only us have that Y chromosome. That's a 90-degree square. We're not in the 31st degree. We're not in the 32nd degree. We 33rds because we are vertebrates in our back. Caucasian monkeys, I just showed y'all the monkey. Got about 40 vertebrates because the tail. Because the tail. The tail. Go ahead, sir.
Hold up, the brother want to ask a question.
Which degree are you showing us right now?
I'm showing y'all the highest degree in Freemasonry. A 3rd, 33rd, 720-degree Moorish Master Mason. Grand Sheik, Sovereign General, Grand Inspector. I'm showing you the highest degree in Freemasonry. It's nothing higher than this. Jigga is shooting a spiritual sign, saying he's dealing with the spiritual. You're Sagittarius. He's dealing with the spiritual. And what he did was get inside the cracker way of life for more Caucasian faggot money. That's simple and plain as that.
Is
Yes, he got. Now this also. Anybody that did this right here is the Baphomet sign. That's my student. Love you to the death. Harlem, I love y'all, Harlem. Damn, I love y'all to the death. Harlem, I love y'all. Brought y'all my world. I love y'all to the death. This means that you took the oath. Walk the goat Roger. The goat Roger now. It's the goat sign. 2 horns. So anytime you see Method Man, Obama, who? Jay-Z's and all that niggas, they took the oath. All they said, I got on the goat of Roger and I rode the goat of Roger. I took the oath. I took the oath. That's what that sign mean. Them niggas is dead meat. This is why everybody go put their hand in their heart. That's the sign of fidelity, meaning I got a good heart. You know what I mean? But that's also signs for the 5 boroughs or the 5 odd numbers of the love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom. Power got 5 letters in it, P-O-W-E-R. You see what I'm saying? 5 conscious. You got the conscious. You got your subconscious. You got your magnetic conscious. You got your superconscious. And you got your infinity conscious. Infinity conscious, which used to be back in the days, millions of years ago.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
By you giving up the signs, these secret signs, you don't fear for your life? Because when you giving up the signs of masonry, you know that's dangerous.
I didn't take the oath.
Oh, okay.
So that's a special thing. See, those that took the oath, off with your head. You can't reveal nothing. You can't shoot no signs.
Mason, a skilled worker who builds or works with stone, brick, or concrete. Let's look at the symbol of Masons. So we see a G in the center. This G represents Gnostic, which is knowledge or a collection of ancient religions. It also represents God, a man standing on the square or earth. That's why you have a lot of celebrities or so-called celebrities claiming to be God. They believe that God is within them, which is partially true. Also, this G represents generation. A generation of gods that comes through the woman's womb and stands on the square. Last but not least, it represents geometry, mathematics, which is the truth and can be proven at any given time. We have to understand this world is based on masonry. From the corner of buildings, the design of cities, earning of degrees, to graduations, to funerals, etc. Now let's look up what Shriner is. Shriners, or formerly known as the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine. It is a Masonic society which describes itself as a fraternity based on fun, fellowship, and the Masonic principles of brotherly love, relief, and truth. All Shriners are Masons, but not all Masons are Shriners. Shriners International is a spin-off from Freemasonry, the oldest, largest, and most widely known fraternity in the world. Now we know the original Shriners are the Moors. Freemason, a member of a large organization of men who have secret rituals and who give help to other members. This is broken up into 3 degrees. The first degree is the apprentice. The second degree is the fellow crafts. And the third degree, which is the highest of ancient masonry, is the Master Mason. Master Mason is a member of a guild who passed through the career chain from apprentice to journeyman before becoming a master craftsman. 32nd and 33rd degree Mason goes into the Scottish Rite or York Rite. Scottish Rite is referred to as the Egyptian Rite, meaning everything that's taught and believed is based on Egypt. This is why there's a pyramid on the back of the dollar and an obelisk as the Washington Monument. And this is also why so many so-called celebrities pattern their traditions after the Egyptian customs, like Whitney Houston's funeral. York Rite is based on the old York order, or what they call Christian. When you become a first degree apprentice, you have to sign the Oath of Nimrod. Oath of Nimrod, apprentice degree first. I, then your name, do in the presence of El Shaddai, which is God, and of this worshipful assembly of Freemasons, rough masons, wallers, slaters, paviours, plasterers, and bricklayers, promise and declare that I would not at any time hereafter, by any act or circumstance whatsoever, directly or indirectly, write, print, cut, mark, publish, discover, reveal, or make known any part or parts of the trade secrets, privileges, or counsels of the worshipful fraternity or fellowship of Freemasonry, which I may have known at any time, or at any time hereafter shall be made known unto me. The penalty for breaking this great oath shall be the loss of my life, that I shall be branded with the mark of the traitor and slain according to ancient custom by being throttled, that my body shall be buried in the rough sands of the sea, a cable's length from the shore, where the tide regularly ebbs and flows twice in the 24 hours, so that my soul shall have no rest by day or by night. And then you're supposed to sign your name. Did you know they wouldn't allow so-called African Americans to join Freemasonry? So Prince Hall developed a branch in 1784 called the Prince Hall Freemasonry. This is the oldest and largest African American fraternity in this country. Even with this, you are still being held back secrets from your white counterparts.
Did you know that 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons? I'm going into your secrets for a minute. Not you, Black Mason and Shriner. You don't have any secret. It's the white Masons and Shriners that we're going to expose in a minute. And listen to this. At least 9 of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence were Freemasons. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, James Monroe, John Jay, John Hancock, Paul Revere, John Paul Jones, and James Otis. Later on in 1870, out of Freemasonry came a higher order of Masons called the Shriners. Now the difference between Masons and Shriners is that to be a Shriner, you must be a master Mason in good standing. Now those of you who don't know anything about this, just hold your seats. I'll get back to you in a second. A Shriner belongs to the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine. But wait, what kind of language is that? And all their temples or mosques are named after cities like Mecca, Medina, Syria, Aleppo. These are all parts of the Muslim world. So Arabic is in their name to describe the nobles. And a noble is a hereditary class that has special social political status in a country or state. And all white Shriners have an exalted or noble political and social status in America and nations throughout the world. Now they talk about this mystic shrine, meaning that there's some mystery attached to the shrine itself. And what is a shrine? It's a sacred place of worship associated with a holy person or a holy event, a container for sacred relics such as the bones of a saint.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely Yahweh Elohim will do nothing, but he reveals his secret unto his servants, the prophets. The Most High's secrets were revealed to his prophets through an angel in a dream or a vision. So this was supernatural. This is how the Bible came about, by supernatural powers. When you read the scriptures, you are reading the secrets that was revealed to the prophets. Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29. The secret things belong unto Yahweh, our Elohim. But those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. All the words of what law? The laws that's written in the scriptures. Psalms chapter 25, verse 14. The secret of Yahweh is with them that fear him. Look around and look at the people that truly fear Yahweh. They're going to be hard to find. Verse 14 again. The secret of Yahweh is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant. Most of your political leaders and so-called celebrities are puppets. They are being used to influence the masses to bring forth the elite's new world order. So if your so-called celebrities are Masons and told to say things, they have to bring forth that order and keep quiet. They are being used because of their influences. The president sends the order to lock down the states and countries, and then the local governments take control. This brings in the police, which has to follow their fraternal orders. Oh yeah, the police is a fraternity, and you have to be sworn in just like any other secret society. Many of the police are Masons as well, and has to follow their fraternal orders, which is why you see them sacrificing some of us in the streets to keep us in the state of fear like today. Let me show y'all something. The powers that be are into numerology. So let's look at this numerology calculator. We see the name police, which has 3 vowels and 3 consonants. The first vowel is O, which is the 15th letter of the alphabet, which breaks down to 1 plus 5, which equals 6, because of 15. The second vowel is I, which is the 9th letter of the alphabet. And the third vowel is E, which is the 5th letter in the alphabet. So the vowels has a total number of 20. Now for the consonants. The first consonant is P, which is the 16th letter of the alphabet. The second consonant is L, which is the 12th letter of the alphabet. And the third consonant is C, which is the 3rd letter in the alphabet. Now, when you add up the total numbers of the consonants, it will equal 13. So when you add the vowels plus the consonants, the total amount will equal 33, which equals police. Is that a coincidence? The main colors that people wear in jail is orange. So here's orange in the numerology calculator. There are 3 vowels and 3 consonants in the name orange. So O is the 15th letter in the alphabet. So 1 plus 5 equals 6, which comes from 15. The next vowel is A, which is the first letter in the alphabet. So A equals 1. The next vowel is E, which is the 5th letter in the alphabet. So E equals 5. So if you add up the vowels has a total number of 12. Now let's look into the consonants. The first consonant is R, which is the 18th letter in the alphabet. So 1 plus 8 equals 9. The next consonant is N, which is the 14th letter in the alphabet. So 1 plus 4 equals 5. The next letter is G, which is the 7th letter in the alphabet. So the total number of consonants is 21. So 21 plus 12 equals 33. So the color orange equals 33. Is this a coincidence that it's the number 33? Their puppets will be your pastors, your political officials, and some of your so-called celebrities who's a part of that order. Why did I bring all this out? Baruch chapter 4 verse 2. Turn you, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that you may be illuminated. I hope you guys were illuminated or enlightened with this lesson. Some may think I'm a Mason and I'm exposing their secrets. Deuteronomy chapter 29 verse 29. The secret things belong unto Yahweh, our Elohim. But those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1 through 10. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings, as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. If so be you have tasted that Yahweh is gracious, to whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of Elohim and precious. Who's the living stone? The living stone is the Son. Verse 5. You also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Allah by Yahushua HaMashiach. I hold building sessions weekly. Therefore, I am a Mason. And the ones that come through are too. It's just not in the sense that you're thinking. You see, we understand Proverbs chapter 2, verse 6. For Yahweh gives wisdom. Out of his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. Knowing this, we want the same wisdom. Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So it says, and the knowledge of the holy. Who's the holy? And the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So we got to find out who the holy is so we can get that understanding. Now back to 1 Peter chapter 2, and we're going to start at verse 6. Wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone. Who's that chief cornerstone? Behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believes on him shall not be confounded. We already know that chief cornerstone is Yahushua HaMashiach. Verse 7. Unto you therefore which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner, and a stone of stumbling, and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. So we already know when we read the word, it becomes a stumbling block for a lot of people. And a lot of people get offended when we read the word or break down the word. Why is that? It states, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient. The word is saying this. It's because you're being disobedient. That's why you're getting offended. Whereunto also they were appointed. You was appointed. Verse 9. But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. Yeah, you. The children of Israel are a peculiar people, a holy nation, and a royal priesthood, that you should show forth the praises of him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring you out of that darkness into this marvelous light. We all were in darkness before. Now we have been brought into his marvelous light. The same with some of you Gentiles. You were in dark before. And now some of you have been brought into his marvelous light, which is Yahushua or Jesus. Verse 10. Which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Elohim, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 9 through 20. For we are laborers together with Elohim. You are Elohim's husbandry. You are God's or Elohim building, according to the grace of Elohim which is given unto me, as a wise master builder. I have laid the foundation, and another builds thereon. But let every man take heed how he builds thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. Now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved. Yes, so as by fire. Know you not that you are the temple of Elohim, and that the spirit of Elohim dwells in you? This is why I hold building sessions weekly, because I know the temple of God dwells in you. And I gotta get that darkness out of you to bring you into his marvelous light, so you can shine that light upon other people in darkness. Because verse 16 again, know you not that you are the temple of Elohim, and that the spirit of Elohim dwells in you? If any man defile the temple of Elohim, him shall Elohim destroy. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people are dying, because they defile the temple of Elohim, spiritually or physically. Verse 17 again, if any man defile the temple of Elohim, him shall Elohim destroy. For the temple of Elohim is holy, which temple you are. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. I didn't say this. The scripture says this. I'm going to read that one more time. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. Why is that? Verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Elohim. For it is written, he takes the wise in their own craftiness. Now, why does it state, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Elohim? Because he knows that this world is operated and controlled by Satan, which is the deceiver. Now, the deceiver, or Lucifer, he's going to give you some truths with some false. But Yahweh going to give you all truth and no false. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Elohim. For it is written, he takes the wise in their own craftiness. And again, Yahweh knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. 2 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 29. For as the master builder of a new house must care for the whole building. Who's the master builder? Yahweh is the master builder that takes care of the whole building. What is the whole building? The children of Israel. But he that undertakes to set it out and paint it must seek out fit things for the adorning thereof. Even so, I think it is with us. Now this is John chapter 3, verse 2. The same came to Yahweh by night and said unto him, Rabbi, or master, we know that you are a teacher come from Allah. For no man can do these miracles that you do, except Allah be with him. Matthew chapter 23, verse 8 through 10. But be not you called Rabbi, for one is your master. That's what Rabbi means. For the ones that want to walk around here calling themselves a rabbi, you're not a rabbi. Verse 8 again. But be not you called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ. Christ is our master. Yahweh is our master. And all you are brothers. And call no man your father upon the earth. For one is your Father, which is in heaven. Now we have a physical Abba. We have a physical father. But we talking about spiritual father. Verse 9 again. And call no man your father, which is Abba in Hebrew, upon the earth. For one is your Abba, which is in heaven. Verse 10. Neither be you called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. 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 I want to give all praises to the Most High Allah, Yahweh Bahashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Shalom.